Hey YouTube, this is a bunch of crap you say. What we're doing now is checking case volumes on this 338 Winchester brass. Yeah, so we're just doing water volumes. So what I do is I just sort. First I sort all my brass just by how many grains it is. So there's I don't even know how many cases I got here, but so then I write on the case how much just the overall case itself weighs, and then we go ahead and start the process by just taking this little piece of what it is like a double back tape, that rhino grip tape. I just tear a chunk of it off, and one piece to stuff in the primer pocket. We'll go ahead and start that process right now. I got my assistant with me helping me, so here we go. We just pack that little rhino tape into the primer pocket here. Zoom in. Yep, so he just packs it down in there, and just one piece of that stays sticky enough to do. I mean, I've done all these cases, including that bag over there, with just one of them, one chunk of it. So it's kind of like the credit card rubber you get when you peel your credit card off. It's similar to that, so I assume that might even work. We just take a syringe and fill it up. Go ahead, Ryder. Get it going here. So the kind of the trick of it is getting it filled exactly the same per case. So go ahead and fill it up. There you go. I see how he's got it in there, and it's got that bulge on. Oh, sorry. That one's not even bulged. So go ahead and put a little bit more in there. Make it bulge just a little bit. There we go. Now he's got. So you see how it's bulged there? So go ahead and knock that bulge off the top, and let's go ahead and make sure it's perfectly level. Okay. Hold it up to your eye so you can see it. I can see it. Everybody else can see it. Anyway, so that's the part that's, just to go ahead and make sure that they're all the same. Because what you'll notice is you can get like a whole half grain difference just by the crown on that, whether it's slightly bubbled or slightly bowed. It's literally you can get a half grain difference depending on just that little top piece there. So we just try to keep it perfectly level. Let's see. There he goes. All right, go ahead and let's just weigh that bad boy. Oh, he's trying to make sure it's exactly. All right. I'll come over here and drop it on the scale. Let's see if I can demonstrate the crown on that. Let's get in here. Anyway, either way, all right. So then we'll weigh it. Let's see what it says here. All right, 313.94. So, okay, I've already weighed and checked the volume on these. This case is case number, or just the case itself is 224. 224.42. So I come back over here. I wrote them all down. 224.42 right here. Okay, when I originally weighed that, there it is, sorry, 224.42, it's at 314.82. So now I've weighed it again, and obviously 313.94, I don't have the same amount of water in there. So let's go ahead and check it again, my assistant. And go ahead, go put another drip of water in there. So obviously we don't have the same exact amount of water that we were using before. Alright, there we go. Now, hold it up, let's see. Okay, now go over and weigh it again. Basically put just like a half a drop of water in it. What do we got now? Well, what do you know? 114.40. Okay, so 114.82. So we're still running a little less water in it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. If I hold it up to the light, that doesn't help. Alright, let's put one more drop in there. One more drop. Just to demonstrate the difference. I'm trying to make sure these things are exactly the same amount of water. Now it looks like it's got too much of a bulge. So now it's going to weigh heavy. There you go, try it. Now go weigh it.
Now it's a bowl.
Now it's not enough. So you can go back and forth on this all day long, just trying to get them exact. So I'm not sure how overly critical it is. Obviously, you want to get it as close as possible. That's why we do all this crazy stuff. Good? Don't worry about that. We'll get that later. Go ahead. Go weigh it. Alright, come back over. We'll weigh it again. It looks a little light. Yeah, and it definitely shows it's a lot lighter. So not only do we have a bowl in it this time, we are short on the case. I don't know if this is, you can really see it, but let me hold it still enough. You can see the case edge. So now we're really light. So let's try it again. Let me see if I can do it one-handed with the camera and demonstrate. Alright, hold on. I don't think both of us need to hold the camera, but we can try. Alright. I'm going to put 2 drops in. Alright. Let's see what that looks like. That might even, that might be even a little light. Let's see what we got going on here. 314.24. Alright. So you get the point now. Basically, it is, difficult to get them exactly the same if I try to reweigh them again. But so then after we do that, I'd go through, tally it, throw it into my Excel spreadsheet, drop all these, drop the numbers in, and it would calculate them out to, here's some that are already done. So here's one what I originally weighed. It was at 234.14, just the case itself, and then the water capacity is 88.42 grains. So anyway, that's some case volume weighing nonsense, if you ask me. Then what I'll do is I'll just sort them out. Basically, I'll run about 88 to 89 grains of water volume. After these have been once fired. These are all once fired brass. I wouldn't even bother doing it until you once fire them. So I forgot to add that part of it. But yeah, these are all once fired, trimmed to 2.4925. I think all these ones are. Yeah, there you have it.